Again, doing lesson 3.1 shadow from your science workbook. You need to match the picture with the shadow, with the right shadow. So for the tree, you are making the line with the tall tree, and for the car, you need to make a line here. After this, for the house, this is the right shadow for the house. For a small tree, this one here, and there is a boy. For the boy, the shadow is here. And boys, let's move to the next page. Question number 2. Look at these objects. Predict the shadow shape and draw it on the right. So you need to draw the same shadow, but not colorful. It's colorless. Okay, just light, dark, or dark. You're drawing the shadow. There is a ruler. You're making as it is here. Okay, the ruler, paper clip, as it is here. Book, you need to make a rectangle, like a rectangle shape, because there is no specific shadow. There is no inside the circle or this portion here. Okay, the shadow is not showing. So you need to make just like a rectangle box. And for the comb, just you think you're putting the torch, okay, from upright, so you can see the shadow behind the object, behind the comb. So it is same like this. And make a straight line inside. And for tracing paper, like little bit tilted, a horizontal box. So we are creating a shadow for tracing paper. Question number 3, challenge. Look at the object. Has each shadow been drawn correctly? Write a tick or cross to say if the shadow is right or wrong. If the shadow is wrong, draw it correctly at the bottom. So all these shapes, you can see their shadows are not correct. For the aeroplane, you can see it's a direction, it's not correct. So this is the correct shadow. So we cross it here. What about the second? The stair, the ladders, also incorrect. It is horizontally. It should be vertically like this. So you can draw it down. The shadow vertically, same like this. Make 2 lines. And then stairs. Okay, you are making more as this one. And the third one, bicycle, also incorrect. The first thing, the gap. There is a lot of gap between the bicycle and the shadow. And the other mistake we can see here, the seat. In the shadow we can't see the seat exactly. And this one, the handlebar. This one also incorrect. On the opposite side. So you can, the shadow should be like this, the tires up, but the handle and seat on the correct position. So you can make it here. And boys, let's move to the next page. Lesson 3.2, changing shadows. Here are four objects. Draw one shadow each object might make, then draw a different shadow the object might make. It means first of all you're putting the light on the object straight so you can see the same thing. Okay, but when you're catching it vertically, like you can see in your book, learner book, the same lesson, a boy he's catching a toy of a man. So when he's catching horizontally, the same shadow you can see down the hand, the body, all. But when he's catching vertically, so you can see only just like a dot. Okay, it's little bit, it changed, completely changed the shadow. So same like this you're making here. For the pencil, you need to draw, but it should be dark. It's the shadow, it's dark, not colorful. So you're making the same like this, the pencil. You need to make the specific white and this, all of them, it's the same color, dark. And for the phone, you're just making a box like this, okay? And there is no specific buttons or this one, no need to make it. Just make the outer and the outside layer and color it gray. After this scissor, just same like this you're making down, and then with the help of ruler you can make it. And for cell also you're making the shadow, not exact the shape. There is no white in this white portion and this black. Okay, you're just making shadow with the gray or with the pen and with the normal color. Okay, pencil. So you no need any specific as it is you're making. So just make you can say it cylinder. This same the shape of a cylinder. You can make it here. But now you're catching it vertically, so you can see the pencil. If you're catching it vertically, you can just see there is a dot only. Okay, there is a only dot, a small dot. Okay, it's down like this, a dot only. If you're catching it vertically. Okay. Also the phone, when you're catching it vertically, it's a little bit like this. But from the corner, it's a little bit change. Okay, like this. If you're catching it vertically, same like for the scissor, it's just like a line, simple. And for this one, also a circle. It's just showing a circle like this. Okay, all these things you have in your home, so you can check with the torch, and you can see the shadow and make it. Let's move to the next page 38 from workbook grade 3. At noon the sun is high. Obviously you can see at noon, at 12, at 1, or at 11. This time the sun is high, and Kamal has a very short shadow. You can see the shadow. Yeah. If the sun is high, the shadow is shorter. During the daytime, draw the sun lower in the sky near the 4 p.m. So you can make exactly on it or near to him. Okay, making the sun. So let's draw sun here. Okay, after this, draw what Kamal's shadow will look like at 4 p.m. So if it's 4 p.m., so you can see the shadow at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. when the sun is at this position. So the shadow get longer in front of it. So you can draw the shadow in front of him. So here you are drawing the shadow at this position. Okay. Obviously, it's longer than the height of the boy. For the Kamal, why? Because the sun is okay on the backward, so the shadow get longer. Shadow should be longer, but on the left side of the boy of Kamal, and in front of it you can see. So you need to draw the shadow. Shadow same like this. You can see the legs and arm. You can see in the shadow because it's on the back and he's standing in front of the sun horizontally. Okay. Next challenge in lesson 3.2. Marcus measured the size of a shadow as he moved a drumstick toward a light source. He recorded his result on the table below. Look at the table and answer the question. You can see here a whiteboard and a drumstick and a projector, a light source. This is a whiteboard, you can say, or white cloth. So in the table, test number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, distance from light source, 50 centimeter, 40 centimeter, 30, 20, and 10 centimeter. These are the distance every time he is moving and measuring size of shadows. If the distance 50 centimeter, the size of the shadow, it's 6. Distance from light source 50 centimeter. It means this now it's near to the board. So it's the shadow is 6. Obviously, if the object away from the light source and near to the board, whiteboard or white place, so the shadow is smaller. The object near to the whiteboard, the shadow is smaller. If the distance 40 centimeter, the shadow 14. If the distance 30 centimeter, the shadow 25. If the distance 10 centimeter, this is the biggest or highest, sorry. Uh, if the distance 10 centimeter, so it's the shadow size is 42. So the biggest shadow when the object near to the light source. So for each test, Marcus moved the drumstick. For each test, the Marcus moved the drumstick how many centimeter? For each test, we can see here the difference between two numbers. It's 50, it's 40. If it is 40, then this 30. The difference between these two, it's 10 centimeter. So it means every time the distance between the object, it's 10 centimeter. So for each test, Marcus moved the drumstick 10 centimeter closer to the light source. The first one is 50 centimeter, and every time it's closer to the light source, more 10 centimeter, 50, then 40, and at the end it's the remaining 10 centimeter. The second part, the shadow was biggest when the drumstick was dash. So which time the shadow was biggest? When the drumstick was dash centimeter. Obviously, In the fifth test number 5, you can see if the distance 10 centimeter, it's near to the uh, light source. So that time the shadow is, the size of the shadow is it's 42 centimeter. So the shadow was biggest when the drumstick was 10 centimeter from the light source and near to the light source. So 10 centimeter from the light source, the shadow was 42 centimeter. Part C. What is the pattern in the shadow size? Complete this sentence. As the drumstick moved toward the light source, as the drumstick moved toward the light source, you can see the test number 5, it's nearest to the light source. So the shadow gets smaller or gets bigger. Obviously, it's get bigger. When the light source and the object, or you can say drumstick, it's near to the light source, the shadow gets, or the shadow gets bigger for the drumstick. I finished page number 39. Let's move to the next page. Lesson 3.3. This was your workbook, page number 40. Transparent material. Look at these pictures. Which items are made from transparent material? Which are made from opaque material or opaque materials? Under each picture, write transparent or opaque. So let's do it. The first one, it's a glass. Glass always transparent. If it is clear. Number two, metal. Obviously, we can see the shadow. Or if you want to check, just take the metal in your hand and open the torch. You can see the shadow. So this is opaque. Plastic, see-through plastic glasses. So this is transparent. There is no option for translucent. So transparent we are writing. You choose one of them, transparent or opaque. So this one, transparent. Glass lamp, also it's transparent. Glass lamp also transparent. What about eggshell? It is opaque. Because we can see the shadow. What about wood? Also opaque. Rock, also we can see the shadow. Opaque. Plastic window for a toy car or for a car. If it is the window, the front mirror of a car, side mirror, back mirror, all of them, it's you can say they are transparent. And magnifying glass also transparent. Guys, until here. So glass. It's transparent metal. You want to check the things, you can use the torch. It's opaque. What about the plastic glass? It's transparent. What about glass lamp? It's also transparent. Eggshell, tree, wood, a rock, all of these opaque. And the transparent plastic window, the front mirror, and the magnifying glass also transparent. Let's move to the next page. All sunglasses are transparent, but some are more opaque than others. Yeah, obviously, you can see here different sunglasses. Match the right glasses to the right environment. Number one, reading indoor. Reading indoor. So there is no need any sunglasses if we are inside the home. If we are wearing the sunglasses, dark sunglasses, we cannot read well. So indoor, we don't need any sunglasses. We can read it without glasses. So outside on a bright day, we need glasses, yes, but not very dark or even not dark. Yes, we need slightly dark sunglasses. This one, we need only slightly dark sunglasses. What about if we are on a sunny beach? We need very dark? No, we need dark sunglasses only. And what about if we are on a very bright sunny winter day with snow on the ground? Yeah, if there is snow on the ground, so we need very dark sunglasses. Why? Because it's reflecting the snow, reflecting the sunlight, and we cannot see well. So we need very dark sunglasses. On outside on a bright day, we need slightly dark sunglasses. On sunny beach, we need dark sunglasses, and on snowy day, we need very dark sunglasses. Otherwise, let's move to the next page. Part 3, page number 42. What kind of eyes protection do these people need? Use a tick or cross to answer each question in the table. So you can see person like visor. Does this person need eye protection? Yeah, obviously, because in the space it's difficult to see the things because of sunlight. Right, the sunlight there. So he needs eyes protection. So they might get water in the eyes. Obviously not. There is no water in the space. Yeah. What is the problem? The sunlight. The sunlight is too bright at that place. So we need a visor. We need eyes protection. So it should be dark. Obviously, should the protection be dark like sunglasses? Yes, should be. The second picture, there's a boy with mask and also a kit oxygen kit. So does this person need eye protection? Yeah, obviously he need. So we are making thick, need eye protection. So they might get water in their eyes. Yes, obviously the water get get water. They might get water in their eyes. Why? Because he's a swimmer, so he get down in the water. So he need to wear this mask. So this is like this he can see, and also his eyes protected. The sunlight is too bright. No, in the water there is no sunlight. In the water there is no sunlight. So no, this is not the correct reason. So should the protection be dark? No need any dark. In the water there is no sunlight, so no need the dark. Okay, the third one, goggles. While he's a swimmer also, but swimming up, not going inside the water, there is no mask, no oxygen kit, just he's wearing a goggles. So, does this person need eye protection? Obviously, you need also the eye protection. because inside the water he cannot see well. Okay, they might get water in their eyes. Yes, if you open the eyes in the water get inside the eyes. So you need to wear the goggles if he is swimming. The sunlight, obviously no, not. Why? Because in the water there is no sunlight, no bright sunlight, so we can make it close. And also you need the dark, obviously not dark because there is no sunlight. After this, sunglasses on a bright day. So does this person need eye protection? Yes, this person need eye protection. And what about they might get water in their eyes? No, obviously not. This is a sunny day, so the water how gets inside is not swimming. Okay, the sunlight is too bright. Yeah, that's the reason. Accurate reason. Because of sunlight, he's wearing the sunglasses. So he need the dark sunglasses. Yes, you can say because it's a sunny day, so he need dark sunglasses. The last one, indoor. You're reading a book. So does this boy or this person need eye protection? No, obviously not. No need any eye protection. So they might get water in their eyes. Obviously not. He's inside the home indoor. So the sunlight is too bright. No, obviously not. There is no sunlight bright inside the home. So actually, this why no need any sunglasses. And dark protection by dark sunglasses. No, inside the home. These things are not necessary. And boys, until here. So we stop here at lesson 3.3, lesson 3.4 in the next lesson.